Hello, hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Happy Monday and happy Valentine's Day, dear friends, and happy birthday if it's your birthday today. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend and everything went smoothly. We see what's going on in the world. There's a lot of positivity coming through pertaining to humanity, the collective energy, the collective consciousness. People are awakening. Now, Valentine's Day, 14th of February of 2022. We know that Valentine's Day is a day of love. It's a day of speaking of love, feeling the love, sharing one's emotions through actions, not only through practical gifts, but also through loving words. And of course, for me, Valentine's is not only a romantic holiday, birthday, day of celebration. It speaks to togetherness. Valentine's is two people that come together, whether this is a friendship. Flowers could be given as a gift of appreciation. Right? Doesn't only mean I want to take you to bed. Anyway, my dear friends, so today the theme is love. So I will be looking into a love reading. You can also take from this reading how it speaks to you, even if it's in relation to a friendship, loving relations, family, a sense of belonging, a sense of friendships as well. So let's see, dear Spirit, and thank you, Archangels, for your guidance. I'd also like to mention those of you that are on Patreon, the full moon in Leo is up, my dear friends. It is called the Masquerade Moon, a full moon in Leo, as a lot will be shown pertaining to Leo matters. Those of you that are not on Patreon, do consider joining us there. We go deep into the astrology. We learn through the planets, through the cosmic energies. Okay, and I've also taken a beautiful message card from the Gaia Oracle there. You'll be surprised to see what it is. Okay, so Archangels, dear Michael, dear Lofiel, dear angels, please guide me. What's going on? What is the potential for togetherness, love, appreciation, acts of love, generosity of heart? As today is a very special day, and we know on a collective scale, humanity's sticking together, coming together for the good of all. And that's what Aquarius is all about. It's all about groups. It's all about being together, connecting with others. It's all about generosity to the human race and not letting politics split the people, divide the people. So we're all entitled to our own opinions, right? That's democracy. Democracy, which was born in ancient Greece with all those Greek philosophers. Democracy is a big word. These days, people are using it in a very wrong way. Love to hear your comments in relation to that. What is going on in love? In matters of love, dear Spirit, 14th of February of 2022, as the moon is at the last minutes. By the time you receive this message, the moon will have entered Leo. And at the 0 degrees of Leo, which is, right opposite that 0 degrees of Mercury. That 0 degrees of Aquarius, where Mercury will be passing over. I do feel that that's a very important moment. And Venus and Mars are also going to step on that 1 degree, 0 and 1st degree of Aquarius. And Mercury will be there in about 12 hours, dear friends. And then, obviously, Venus and Mars in a few days. So, what is that 0 to 1 degree? What is that? Where is Leo and Aquarius for you in your chart? Which area does it cover? Which areas of life is that for you? Leo, remember, full moon in Leo in a couple of days, dear friends. So a lot will be revealed pertaining to matters of heart, relationships, generosity, children, the ability to create. Let's take the messages for today. Thank you, Spirit. Let's do a 5-card spread. We have the Emperor, the powerful, the supportive, the leader. The Emperor could be someone who's in a position of power, could be someone who wants to control a situation as well. He's a number 4, relates to the home, relates to our stability, relates to matters of family, the past. I feel that there's a strong persona. This is a strong leader. This is someone who needs to keep that strong exterior so that he could, because he's got other people that he's reigning over, he needs to hold on to that strong persona, or that he could be wearing a mask as well, because within the heart, I feel that he's got the heart of a child. I truly believe that. And we'll see with that full moon in Leo, as the masks are falling off, what's going on with this Emperor. At the foundation, we have the 8 of Swords. So blockages, limitations. Let me see if I can give more light. As we've got a gloomy day today, a rainy day in Thessaloniki. But don't let that bring you down, my dear friends. Positivity. Okay, 8 of Swords, blockages, or even perception, difficult communication. Matters of, the red tape holding our stability back. 8 of Swords, it could be 2 people that are at odds, difficult communication, or just not being on the same page, maybe. Having maybe even gone over things again and again. Trying to find, that middle ground. Recent past, the Hanging Man, typical. Pisces, sacrifice. And if you look at the Hanging Man, he's a number 4, right? And obviously, he's not comfortable where he is. So there's a sense of needing to end something that was very uncomfortable pertaining to someone's emotional stability, practical stability. The Hanging Man can also speak to unconditional love, but someone holding back on their unconditional love because they had to stand strong. They had to have that control, hold on to the control. But also this could be time needed, time necessary to end a karmic cycle. To feel as though one is not imprisoned by things happening around them, by their thoughts, their perceptions, by the lack of clarity, or by through any misunderstandings, because the Hanging Man is a lack of clarity, right? It's wearing rose-colored glasses. Pisces is very sensitive. It's very loving, very compassionate, very sacrificing as well. So someone may have sacrificed their life for a certain cause. That's what the Emperor is. What's crowning? Prince of Wands. So the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, very passionate, very driven, very sexual as well. Someone who likes their freedom. It's Sagittarian energy, even though we see the lion here. Again, it speaks to leadership. The lion. So the lion is Leo, and that's sincerely, that is the heart. We've also got the glyph of Leo here. And Leo is all about generosity of spirit, the ability to create. Someone who's created their own empire. Could be someone that's very strong or holds a position of strength in their life. Leadership, someone who maybe also travels, they've got their own business. Prince of Wands, Sagittarius, someone who could be from a distance pertaining to where you are. Prince of Wands carries that torch. So he's holding a torch. He's ready to take action. He's thinking of taking that adventure, racing towards what he wants to create, racing towards, or maybe even following his heart. So Leo is flirtation. It's like someone is ready now to make an offer. Okay, make an offer for a possible new beginning. This could be an old relationship. I mean, the Emperor is someone who's matured. It doesn't have to be someone that is older, but someone who sits in a very mature position. He's on the throne, my dear friends. So even though this is Aries, this could be someone who's got strong Capricorn. Stay with me to the end of the reading. I'm going to take my signs and symbols cards and some love messages as well. So Prince of Wands, Knight of Wands, someone who was maybe not ready to settle, pertaining to marriage, for someone that was ready for a commitment. Knight of Wands, jovial, optimistic, a bit of a player, someone who's got many choices. Someone maybe who's seen things from a different perspective. Their beliefs have changed pertaining to relationships, to commitments. What is possibly the outcome? And we will take more cards. We've got the Six of Wands, so there is a bit of ego here. Yes, this is a card of success, and we see Jupiter here. So Jupiter is Sagittarius. Jupiter is justice, it's truth, it's generosity of spirit, it's the ability to expand. Jupiter brings in the gifts. And there is a possible balancing out here. We do see again in the Cosmic Tarot, the lion wearing a crown. So this is someone, yes, who wears a crown, someone who holds a royal background, heritage, whether it's a name in society, whether it's, someone who's got blue blood, right? Or someone who is at the top of their game, dear friends. What's at the bottom here? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is a difficult corner that someone is turning. 7 years, is it? 7 months for others of you. We see that there is, stuck energies. It's been all about timing, and of course, it's that Cronian, it's going to be time when Kronos, Saturn allows it to be time. And with all that's going on in Capricorn, Venus and Mars, they're connecting. Okay, they're having those conversations. They've grown, they've needed to grow, they've gone through a maturing process. Now they're needing to prove themselves. And how invested are they? Are they going to continue investing in this time? A Seven of Pentacles, we see here someone maybe has also suffered maybe financial loss as well. So that could have been part of the humbling process that this royal person, this leader, has gone through. And we know that Pisces is the 12th house, the house of endings, karma. It's also the house of escapism, trying to escape without dealing with karma. But it's also those who do the work. Those who are not fearing a sense of being imprisoned, that they can close up this difficult cycle that they've been going through. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Karma Dharma today, 14th of February. And we have the Empress. Right on, my dear friends. Taurus, Libra. It's all about Venus. It's all about manifestation. It's all about nurturing, loving, providing, having the ability to manifest, to see the wheat that's growing. This is all about resources, resourcefulness, values, patience, of course, as we know the Empress is also, or she's been very patient. For some of us, she could be giving the birth now. Something is being birthed, my dear friends. And she is creating. She's got the ability, but she's also got the ability to magnetize through her beauty, through her beautiful aura, as she's very attractive. Now, of course, we've got the Emperor and we've got the Empress, my dear friends. So, voila. I mean, it's incredible how Spirit talks through the cards. It's not the cards. It's not the actual cards. It's the ability to connect through tuning out and tuning into Spirit and to the divine. And what are the messages? As Spirit cannot talk to us, but Spirit talks to us through signs, synchronicities, and messages. The thing is, can you pick those messages up? Yes. So what's going on, please, Spirit? Archangel Michael, what is going on? As you are the protector of the people, you are the protector of the world, and you will go to battle. You will use your sword to sever those who are not in the light, those who are in the darkness, who you're already dealing with. Thank God for that. Let's see what's going on. I get the goosebumps. The book, mysteries, lessons. Neptune in Pisces. So some sort of mystery is being revealed, as we've got the horseman here and the horseman here who's coming through with messages. Remember that Mercury's just passed over Pluto a third time, my dear friends, and look at all the information that's coming through. Is it from mainstream media? Is it from social media? Is it from others? All the disclosures. And pay attention, as a Mercury is still going over the degrees he retrograded over. So is Venus. So we're still dealing with those things that we need to redo. Those things that, whether it's information, communication, love, money, business, whatever it is for you, we're still dealing with the retrograde energies. Even though there's forward momentum, yes, February is going to be very, very, very important, all the way up until the beginning of March on that new moon in Pisces. Pay attention. There's a lot of news. You can see the rider is now riding on a rainbow, right? On a bridge. Someone is crossing over a bridge, and this is going to happen soon. Coming through with a lot of passion, a lot of news, messages, and there's a lot of activity, and these are speedy messages coming through. What are the messages pertaining to, dear Spirit? There are the bridges. That someone's made a choice, yes. The portal has opened. We've got 1 and 11. 8, which is strength, courage, of course, Leo. Someone's ready to take charge, ready to take leadership. They're coming through with luck. It's as though they're following through towards that pot of gold, those riches, that value, that abundance at the end of the rainbow, and actually crossing over a bridge, but also having made a choice because the portal has opened, and it's like the door opens. Again, I'm going to say, opening the door through possible new beginnings. And maybe the new beginnings could also pertain to matters of justice. I don't know if this emperor is someone who's been going through divorce. We see that he's sacrificed a lot, okay? And he's one who's very adventurous, one who's ready to take a possible journey, looking for success. And this is someone obviously, who wants the respect of others. Someone who lives for that and breathes through that. Someone who maybe seems very strong on the outside, but I believe, as I said, has got the heart of a child. Oh my God, we've got 2 choice cards. Now, the path card, 6 to 7 weeks for some of you. This is travel, this is separation, opportunities galore. This is Venus in Libra. This is the ethereal Venus. This is on a romantic connection. This is a spiritual connection, dear friends. This is a spiritual connection. And I want you also to remember that the book, number 26, speaks to secrets. So this could have been a secretive connection as well. Someone holding on to secrets pertaining to who they were, how their life was. This is Neptune in Pisces, and we've got Jupiter coming through, ready very soon to connect with Neptune, who will bring us the truth. And those rose-colored glasses will go flying off. Okay, and we know that the Hanging Man can also speak to hidden affairs, secretive connections, or just someone that's going through a karmic situation where they felt blocked and they're ready to take action now. They're very driven to do what it is that they want, and they want the recognition. I feel that very strongly. This is someone who does hold a bit of ego to a point of a little bit of ego is good. It's that driving force. Too much ego it's a downfall. Okay, so let's see what this choice is all about. There is the clouds again, that Neptunian energy, Neptune again. A lack of clarity, but we see that the clouds now are clearing and the birds are coming through. And the birds do speak to stress. They can speak to chatterboxing, gossip. They can speak to also news. The messengers are coming through. We've got 3 birds. So this could be communication through social media. This could be finding out something pertaining to a third person on social media. This is 3 birds get together. Bring in messages. But the sun speaks to clarity. So there will be a clear message coming through that will clear any forms of deception, a lack of knowledge. Clouds can also speak to, it's that Piscean where I'm lost, I'm scattered, I don't know what's really going on. Clouded perception. Neptune also speaks to unconditional love. So maybe someone now is clearing the air pertaining to speaking about choices that they've made, taking a risk to communicate, even though there's stress and anxiety about that. There could also be a lot of excitement. Wow. So the news that's coming through is that there's been conflict, more than likely with this Emperor. As we only see an Emperor here, well, the Emperor and the Prince of Wands, I suppose for some of you, this could also speak to 2 different people, okay? A more mature and a younger divine masculine, who are both going for the heart of this Empress, my dear friends. We know the Empress is a mother. She's very motherly. She's very loving, very, very loving. Now, this could also speak to, for some of you, it could be a double message where a mother or a mother-in-law could be a third person, but we've got 11 here again, and we've got the whip. This is something very suddenly, but it's short conflict. It's a difficult conversation, can be a little bit of a debate as well, to people trying to figure things out, or this is difficulties that someone's going through pertaining to matters of legality. And remember the whip is like, it's hard. It's someone's been whipped. Someone's going through a lot of difficulties here. And we've got the sun, my dear friends. And we've got the sun. So the news that's coming through could be a little bit shocking, or just can be something that was difficult for someone to open up to. So someone is challenged to step through that portal, and they will, because they're trusting in the heart. They're trusting now, because the sun does speak to trust. It speaks to healing as well, dear friends. The sun is the heart. And as we know, this full moon in Leo, right, is happening on the lion's heart, the royal star Regulus. So this speaks to success, power, happiness, victory, joy, and truth. And we've got the Six of Wands here. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the letter. The letter, again, news. This could be legal documents. This could be proof, some sort of proof pertaining to communication in regard to the past. It could be messages that someone's searching for of the past. It could speak to legal documents, information, communication, of course, and a lot of news. The news that's coming through with the rider here. What's at the bottom? And this could also speak to divorce papers. And we've got the clover. A window of opportunity opens after a heavy period of time, or someone needing to hold on to their faith, that that portal will at one point open to be able to release someone's convictions, their duties, their heaviness in their life. Let go of the burden, okay, because here we see the tree, and the tree is number 5. It can speak to marriage for me, and it's, of course, the tree is Saturn in Capricorn, something that was long-standing. This could speak to a past connection as well, but it also speaks to someone's physical health, someone's emotional, psychological health as well. The tree speaks to family, right? Your tribe. So someone's been going through difficult family situations, maybe because of another spiritual connection. And the seeds have been planted here from the past. And we've got the child. So I don't know if this pertains to a child being born that was someone that was holding on to the duties, we know, to their duties pertaining to a child, or childlike energies, or immaturities maybe, where someone needed to grow. And there are the stalks, so it does relate to a childbirth. Okay, there was a transition that was made in the past. Okay, someone was trialed and tested, and this is what they're trying to overcome, and this is what they're also communicating, I would say, with these messages. Interesting, dear Spirit. Let's take a Whispers of Love and see what's really going on in love. And remember that this is a message for today, but also whenever you get to view this, then the message would be important for you. So what's going on in love, dear Spirit? What is the message of love? What is it that we need to know? We take a card. Thank you, archangels. Please give me a message. Here it is, my dear friends. And we've got 2 messages. Treasure your loved ones and love who you are. I'm just going to restart my camera. So, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. It's a number 10. And number 8, love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Now, number 8 is, of course, the Strength card. It's Leo. It can also speak to having gone over something again and again. So someone who loves themselves. Now maybe this Emperor, for some of you, they either love themselves too much. If this is someone that you could be leaving behind because of too much ego, it will be different for each of you. And for others of you, this could be someone that who sacrifices for the people that he loves, sacrifices his own well-being. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply, and that's a number 10. So we do have a 10 and an 8. That's 18. It's the moon. So someone treasuring their family, someone having sacrificed for their family. You know, what I've noticed here is in this card, can you see like she's got like it's a ship, her hat is a ship, which does bring in that Jupiterian blessings. The ship in the Lenormand is a farewell, a departure, a voyage, travel, someone wanting to go on an adventure, and it is a ship. It is actually, she is on a ship. It's as though she is transitioning her home. Can you see the palace? Can you see? It's like a palace, like royalty. Someone is moving away from something that, from royalty, from riches. Maybe they've seen that it's not, you know, life is not about materialism. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Now, for some of you, this could be just a moving homes, right? Maybe moving up, pertaining to a love connection as well. Now, treasure, the word treasure comes up for me here. Remember what I spoke about, you know, moving over that rainbow, looking towards the pot of gold, the treasure. So someone is transitioning. Tens do speak to endings. It's like the wheel of fate, the wheel of fortune. And as we see here, there is a sense of protection here. So someone has been protecting those who they loved or are willing to do that now. Is it through legal means or is it through endings? And 18, of course, 1 and 8 equals 9. So that's the Hermit. It could also speak to someone's seen the light. You know, someone's ready to provide a service. Someone's gone within. They've soul searched. Let's take more cards. So 7 of Pentacles, there's a sense of loss here. There is a sense of loss depicted in this card here. What's beneath that? And we've got the Prince of Cups. So someone who did not have the ability or the balance, the emotional balance to come forward with, you know, that Ace of Cups that he holds. And this is Scorpio energy. We've got Sagittarius, Scorpio. So we've got 2 knights. It could be the same person for some of you. Prince of Cups, not certain about coming forward with the offer. Maybe they've suffered financial loss, maybe a blow to their ego. So maybe even doubting that they would be able to find love. Someone has grown and matured pertaining to matters of Venus. That's either losing financially or losing their ability to receive the love of this Empress. And the Empress is the pinnacle of love, okay? And there's the Ace of Wands. So it does tie in with the Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands, seeing the light, passion, desire, the ability to create. Someone who is very driven. And this is also a very strong sexual connection, dear friends. And we've got the Prince of Pentacles. So we've got 3 princes here, very slow and very, very much about feminine energies. Virgo energy we've got here. So very much about the details, very maybe even not taking any action at all because of practical matters. But there's a driving force here to create, to connect. Again, we've got water elemental water, which again is feminine. We need that masculine energy, and that's what Leo is. Leo is fire. It's fixed fire. Someone who's got an ego, but is also very driven. And this full moon is an ending maybe to ego, to someone's ego. Maybe also the inability to create. Here is the Hierophant, Taurus, fixed energies. Someone has been in a commitment, in a family situation, but there's a spark that's been lit, and it's back and forth. What do I do? Seven of Pentacles, I'm at a turning point. I've got others maybe that are in, or, and others above. The power above this Emperor would be more than likely the celestial energies, that Cronian limitation, whatever that is for each of you. It could be money matters. It could be someone that's got too much that they're dealing with. As I said, this could be a business owner. This person, this Emperor, could have many, many problems. Let's see what's going on with the Emperor, potentially. Ace of Swords, clarity. This is the sword of victory. Remember that usually we've got a crown up here, and this speaks to someone making a choice to come through with their truth. This is victory, my dear friends. This is truth. This is a double-edged sword, but it does speak to a sense of release through the power of the mind, Aquarius. Right? As the sun moves through Aquarius, Aquarius is the ingenious mind. Cutting away anything to do with limitations, anything to do with a lack of clarity and truth. Cutting away any hold-ups. Clearing the mind, therefore being able to make a clear and concise decision to move forward. Let's look at that Eight of Swords from the past. And we've got the Devil. Here it is. Here is the limitations of Kronos. And a very strong sexual connection. Very deep. Very much about cycles. Karma. Limitations, duties, fears. There's been a lot of fear because of others, because of money matters. Someone's maybe financial security has been rocked because of a love situation. Could that be the case? Let's take one more on the Devil. And we've got the Nine of Swords, you see? So many worries, so much anxiety. And we know that the Devil could also speak to those of you that have been dealing with someone that was very controlling. And you can look at this reading as a collective reading as well, right? Not only personal. The Emperor, many worries pertaining to the past, restrictions. For those of you that this is a controlling, difficult figure, a narcissistic relationship, you are managing to cut them out of your life. There's the Ace of Swords. There's 9 swords here. There's another 8. 9 swords. Lots of worries pertaining to a lack of freedom. 17 is the Star, where someone's wish was at a physical distance, right? And someone needed to figure out an intelligent way to overcome these limitations, these restricting energies. What is the Hanging Man about, dear Spirit? What is the Hanging Man about? Pisces. Oh my God. That's a secretive connection, my dear friends. 2 of Cups. 2 halves. 2 halves of a whole. 2 people that love each other so much. In this card here, it reminds me of Humphrey Bogart, who's his counterpart in the movie. He is looking at you. Is that the movie? If you could, I'm not into very, very old movies, but he is looking at you, kid. Humphrey Bogart. And I'm just trying to remember. Please comment beneath and let me know. Audrey Hepburn, was it? I'm not sure. Two of Cups, a great love, which has needed to sacrifice this connection for other matters, or there were other karmic issues that needed to be handled before these two could possibly come together. There's the Prince of Cups, and we've got the Three of Swords. So we do have two different divine masculine energies for some of you. Scorpio, Sag. Now the initial card was Sagittarius, maybe even Leo. Prince of Cups, Scorpio. Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment. Someone's gone through a heartbreak because there was other people involved. Remember the three birds here. Remember that. Let's take one more on that Three of Swords. Wow. And we've got the Four of Wands. So someone maybe was in another marriage. That's why. The Four of Wands, or this maybe pertained to someone's financial standing. Four of Wands. Now, maybe this Knight of Cups has been waiting on, because we've got Five Wands here, my dear friends. That's conflict. That's fights. That is disagreements within a family union. Is it extended family? So this person has got more fire than water in their chart, more than likely. They've got some air, could be, as well. I want to see what this Ace of Swords is about. I'll take one more on that Ace of Swords. And we've got the Nine of Wands. Someone cutting through any form of imprisonment. We see here are the Five of Wands. The Lion is stuck behind an imprisoning situation. The Four of Wands is in front of him. He wants something stable long term, something that he can count on. And maybe he's hoping, if he's broken your heart, maybe he's hoping to heal that open wound that you carry. Okay, maybe he was not ready. Whoever this is, whoever this is, he was not ready. Now he could be ready. Or he's coming out of a marriage. He's coming out of another union, dear friends. Nine of Wands. Someone who's been through a lot. But this is an ending. And I feel I get the words. I'm going to do this if it's the last thing that I do. Let's take the Seven of Pentacles before we take the Six of Wands. What is the general energy here? Desire. And we know that Venus and Mars are in Capricorn. Mars is very powerful there. So it's all about instigating, cardinal fire, taking charge, having the ability to look at that open wound and heal it through action. And the Hermit, yes, someone's seen the light. So Virgo is very strong here. Capricorn is very strong. We did see the Hierophant, a lot of earth. Taurus, Aries, Pisces. I have mentioned Scorpio, but I've now more so, and I'll say Leo very strongly as well. It's the major arcana that stand out to me more so. And we've also got, of course, Taurus and Libra. Let's see what this Six of Wands is. Wow. Oh my God. And we've got the Queen of Wands and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this Queen of Wands could have Earth as well. Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, very powerful, very magnetic. Now for some of you, yes, there could be an age difference as well. Okay. We know that the Empress could be, as many times I do see the Empress as either, she could be very much the Queen of Pentacles for some of you, or she can have that fire as well, that attraction, right? Very, very magnetic and very sexual. So Queen of Wands, for some of you, I suppose she could be another person from a previous marriage, or it's the ability for the divine feminine to take action. Now, the Queen of Wands is my Leo card, so Leo full moon, dear friends. Let's look at this Hermit. I want to take more information on the Hermit. And we've got the crown here as well, and the crown shows that star. So someone is taking leadership after going through a time of solitude and an awakening, a spiritual awakening. And we've got Judgment. So this is an awakening. This is second chances. This is decisions being made for a resurrection. Okay, and this is Spirit saying that it's time to awaken. It's time to start over. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the King of Swords, Aquarius. So someone who wears a uniform. King of Swords is very much like the Emperor. Very, very interesting indeed. King of Swords. Very ingenious. Someone who is communicating truth. And we see the glyph of Libra here as well, even though you cannot see it. Libra is justice, it's relationships. And the eagle is that perception, that higher mind of Aquarius, right? Ethereal energies. It's like Uranus, Uranian energy, a tower moment of truth. And Four of Cups, someone was not happy emotionally with a situation pertaining to their home, to their stability. And Four of Cups is also many times mischances, as we know, as I always say. I'd like to take a couple of Sibilas. The Ace of Pentacles, something long-term. Let's take this further. Let's move in together. This Queen of Wands could be someone also that is ready to create a new beginning for herself. She's also very, very loving and very generous. Remember, she's the Leo energy, someone who comes from the heart. And she could be taking action, whoever she is. She's taking action to a new beginning, a stable new beginning. And she demands something long-term and stable. So we've got the Il Nemico, the enemy is leaving. There's jealousy, so there's other people involved here. We've got the 11 of Swords and there's no 11 of Swords, but the 11 is like a difficult portal of unhealthy energies pertaining to regrets, jealousy, other people. Remember the Eight of Swords, which rings from the past. There's regrets to do with the past. Someone who felt restricted, did not do the things that they should have done, were held back because of their ideas, their perception. Listening maybe to other unhealthy people around them. And we've got the Two of Cups. Regrets pertaining to a home, to the past, to someone's social standing, their persona, their reputation in the world, regretting not following their heart instead of listening to others, because this is the Two of Cups here, and we've got the House. So maybe someone listened to other people in their life from their family. Maybe this was a wrong choice that was made. Someone married, they made a wrong choice. But we've got the home here, the house, the stability. Let's take the Two of Cups and the Hanging Man in the recent past. We have Speranza, the card of hope and fear many times. It's the Eight of Cups. So someone maybe was hoping to leave a situation where they sacrificed a lot and they didn't, maybe they were not, someone was not generous, someone was not reciprocating their sacrifices. And there we've got the Ace of Swords. This maybe also was some sort of a revelation pertaining to this connection. The Ace of Swords, this could be dispiacere. Could speak to fears, being upset, someone having deceived and not being truthful totally, pertaining to their emotional life, what they felt. So maybe there was a breakup in the past because someone was deceitful, found out maybe that they were the third person. And there's the Queen of Wands as well, who maybe sacrificed a lot. Right? Queen of Wands, who sacrificed very much, who was waiting forever. It's a 12 here. So I don't know, also, this could also speak to, if this is the other partner of your person, then this was someone that loved everything that was beautiful. They were more of a user. It looks like the person you were interested in was sacrificing to be giving, to providing and nurturing the other person who just took and took and took. Someone who loves, and we've got her, she's wearing a crown. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and it looks like she loves diamonds. So Leo is very strong. Leo loves everything that is extravagant, right? So I don't know how this speaks to you personally. Let's look at the crowning position. At the Knight of Wands, Prince of Cups, well, Prince of Wands as well in this deck, the Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. We've got La Reunion, the reunion card. We've got the Artista, someone who sits behind a desk, and there's healing. So some sort of a discovery has been made, and there's a possible reunion here. Okay, there's also physical distance between the two of you, and there was a lack of understanding, a lack of clarity, but there's going to be a discovery that will be made. Someone's discovering something, and that's why the Knight of Wands is taking action, ready to go on that adventure to heal. And this card speaks to arroganza, someone who had a lot of arrogance, vanity. Number 13, Scorpio. So whatever discovery is made pertaining to, and it could also relate to this King of Swords, because I see the King of Swords as this artista, someone who's very intelligent, someone who's into business, that, you know, they use their mind, their intelligence. Could be a scientist, could be a lawyer, could be someone who uses sharp objects, right? A surgeon, could be a police officer. Anyone who works for the law, anyone who works for a government agency. And we see that there's a discovery pertaining to a reunion, a possible reunion where many doors open, Seven of Cups, and there's healing to be had here through a transformation, right? Scorpio, Pluto. Let's look at the general energy. Why was the general energy the Seven of Pentacles? What was that about? Sospiri, Six of Swords. So needing to cover ground, physical distance, waiting on those ships to come in, and someone's been hoping and sighing for that. Maybe because of litigation, maybe because of world matters. So this ship that someone's been waiting on took forever. Maybe they gave up on it, and they've gone through an awakening process, waiting for the help of spirit here. But now the light comes on. They have the clarity that there are second chances. The sun is rising. Oh my God. Let's rejoice. We've got the Gran Consolazione, the Grand Consolation Prize. Anything you've imagined or, you know, were hoping for is being created here after waiting, after proving that you've been patient, you've been standing in integrity, and the Three of Cups is here, the reconciliation, but also being on the lookout as someone is preparing an arrival. And on a collective scale, my dear friends, I do see that there is an arrival, I would say more than likely, pertaining to someone who can be an actual leader, because we've seen that our leaders, most of the leaders in the world, they're all following their own narrative and they're sort of taking orders from others. But here I do see, with this full moon in Leo on the heart of the lion, the royal star Regulus, the heart of the lion, someone is following their heart and they have got the ability to take charge. Yes. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's take the energy oracle cards. Now, this is an extra long daily message, my friends, because of the day. What is the message here, dear Spirit? What do we need to know? What are the frequencies that we are working through? 22 and 11 is 33, 34, and 8 is 42, 48, and 11, 59, and 4 is 63. 6 and a 3 is 9 again. 63, I don't know if that's an age, someone's age. And 9 is the Hermit, Virgo. 9 is also endings. 9 could be on the 9th of February. The 9th of March, in 9 days from today. So around about on the 23rd of the month. Pay attention. What do we need to know, dear Spirit? Dear Michael. Oh my God, and we've got cornucopia and I turned it upside down. That's what Michael wanted me to give you. And it's a number 11, dear friends, so we're at the number 10. Cornucopia is a card of full abundance. We are just around the corner from that. Let's see, because obviously you're not believing in this abundance, in this ability for someone to walk through that portal, to bring you the justice, to bring the justice to humanity that we deserve. This is all about timing for me. Let's read the upright and the reversed. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready, for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. We've got the 6 of Wands here, which is people applauding the efforts. Reversed. The cornucopia reversed is often a card of personal frustration. You may find yourself feeling discouraged by having your wishes denied, or perhaps you're just disappointed with the delays involved. Don't be surprised or too disheartened if obstacles seem to block your way. It may simply take some patience and persistent action, or it may require a radical shift in how you're approaching your goals. This card reversed may indicate a cycle of restriction or a period of lack or loss. Don't let this deter you. Use this time to go deeper. There may be a lesson to learn or an entirely new direction to take. Be open, flexible, and aware. Remember, there are many roads to happiness. Let me restart once more. And obviously, with the frustration, we know that the Empress can speak to frustration as well. As we know, she has got the possibility to give birth, to create, but she needs to wait, She needs to wait. Let's take some signs and symbols. Now, a lot of you said that you liked these cards. I had one lady say she did not, but most people. Let me just take a call for a second. I do apologize about that, but when it's an important call, it needs to be taken. All right. So, The portal is about to open, my dear friends. Remember 10. 10 is also the house of Capricorn. The 10th house is Capricorn, right? So it's Saturnian. 11 is the house of Aquarius. It's the people where the abundance, the riches, the glory comes towards the people and those who have been integral. Let's see what the signs are, and I will be taking those love messages as well. Okay. Scorpio. We've got, this is an O, dear friends. J. L. J-O-L. Pisces. 5. 5 is the Hierophant. 5 days. 5 days. May. This card just flew out. Interesting. Aquarius, of course. Of course. For some of you with this outcome, I'm going to say if you're still in a narcissistic connection, unless you let go of that, these 2 cups will not come in. Energetically, they're blocked. There's promise here for some of you may need to move homes, to start, to love yourself, and make space for that 2 of Cups to come in, because someone is blocked here. And the 3rd person for some of you could also be a motherly figure. We've got Gemini. Gemini. Now, someone, you could be looking at a partner, someone that what was I going to say? I was thinking of the names here. Could have their Venus, let's say, in Gemini, or could have their moon in Gemini, right? M. And we've got a 3. Let's take a couple more and then we'll take the love messages. 53, 35 years old. 53 years old, 35, or this could be a house number. This could be the 2 last digits on someone's phone number. We've got a D. So I don't know if you can make a word loud and clear. JM, loud and clear. If this is a message for you, please comment and let us know. Okay, so that's it for my symbol cards. Let's take my love messages. And okay. Stay around, I'm not done yet. Stay with me. These are thoughts, perceptions, okay? Maybe even unspoken words. The physical distance between us is so great. I need to decide if I can do this. Time will tell. Someone's making a choice here. Wealth is not important to me. Wealth for me is connecting to my other half on a spiritual and emotional level. Nothing else matters. These could be some truths that we could be finding out today. I want to have a family with you. I want to have a family with you. And that's an ace, dear friends. That's the Ace of Pentacles here. Let's get more messages. You were too overbearing. I felt suffocated. Insecurities and jealousy. Yep. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. One more of these cards, and I'm going to take the Mystic Moon love messages. And we've got, I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. I'm going to put the word again at the end of this message. I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you, ever or again. So this is obviously someone who's come out of difficult relationships from the past. Maybe there's been hurt, breakup. We did have the Three of Swords up there. Let's take, did I say the Mystic Moon? This is the Twin Flame messages by Mystic Moon. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Maybe someone is ready to apologize. Bring in send you some roses as an apology. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Well, a sorry, I apologize, please forgive me, is a good way of coming back in. And even if you get the door closed in your face, that's what it's all about. I need more time to figure things out. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. I just wasn't ready for you. That was the Knight of Wands, dear friends. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom. Is it possible to forgive and forget? It's easier to just stay away right now. Someone has got deep regrets pertaining to their actions from the past. You've been in my dreams. I've had some vivid dreams recently. Have you had any dreams? Pay attention because they're very, very important. Okay, very important. I want to take a Mirror's Love Oracle for a moment. It is a love oracle, so it's important. Maybe this could give you a little bit more clarity as to who this reading is about. Gifts, that's a beautiful message. Lots of gifts today. Are they only going to be on a mundane level, or will they be through conversations, is the question. Ice Queen, yes, there will be conversations. The Ice Queen is Libra, right? She's been hurt. She's been hurt. Maybe there's an apology here for her. And we know the Ice Queen could also be a judgment call. She holds that Ace of Swords. She's usually always very fair. She does speak to other people, relationships. And she could also be someone, dear friends, who's got a very cutting tongue. For those of you that this is maybe a family member that's coming through to apologize. Could be an air sign, any air sign. Obstacles, so, wow. There is the obstacle. For some of you, yes, there will be obstacles. Maybe the obstacle was communication. Fair male, fair hair. This fair male shows up very often. Someone who's lighter for their, maybe even their heritage. Someone who's got lighter colored eyes. Someone who's quite sporty. Travel. Someone who's been hoping to travel. Someone who lives far away. The airplane also could speak to messages. It is a bird, right? This can speak to maybe indications of travel or movement down the track. This could be a planning stage. And we've got the brunette female. Interesting. So we do have two females here. This could also speak to an energy of the gifts coming in, but it's blocked because of legalities before a trip or before a coming together. Brunette female may be someone who dyes their hair dark. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And short-term heartbreak. It's only a short term that you're going to have to wait with these obstacles, this could say as well. Let's take the fortune-telling cards. See, this is my gift to all of you today. Your gift to me could be the love that you show always through subscribing, liking, sharing, and joining us on Patreon. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Change. We've got the Chariot here. It's a number 9. We're ready. We're preparing for change. This is travel. This is moving to a new home. This is leaving difficulties and challenges behind. Pertaining to this main male who always comes through. He's an ace, and with the ace here is the rider. So this main male is preparing for movement. We've got bad health, so there's been psychological issues, or maybe even, because I don't read reversals, the bad health card could speak to someone in his family, or this could speak to this main male. Their health being rocked psychologically. That's why maybe they're moving. We've got sudden wealth. Number 11, the door opens. 777. So this is a wealthy male, obviously. Or it's a wealth of change that's coming through after difficulties. That's bringing in the money. That's bringing in the abundance. Adjudication, there you go. Number 3, the Empress. And official person. It's official that someone's made a choice to transition, to take a new path. There's the King of Swords. Okay. Number 22, the path opens. This could be costing them financially as well. This could be someone who is financially quite stable. Someone who wears a uniform, just like what I was talking about before. It is official. And the wealthy man. It is official that there is a transformation. Someone is choosing the road to wealth. Wealth can speak to wealth pertaining to love, or going through a transformation. A wealthy main male, having gone through a lot of changes. There's been regrets pertaining to their past. And this could also be, as I said, a wealth of knowledge. If this is not only wealth on a mundane level. We see the 777. 777. And with the main energy was a 7 of Pentacles. And I'll leave it there. 10, 21, 25, 28, 50, 63. There's a 9 again, my dear friends. This is Virgo. Now, Virgo is opposite, of course, to Pisces, and we're having a new moon in Pisces. There will be a full moon in Virgo on the 18th of March. So from the 2nd of March of the new moon in Pisces until March 18, a lot will be shown there. Hold on to that couple of weeks, as a lot will be revealed pertaining to this reading. From now, with the full moon in Leo, until the full moon in Virgo. So up to a month from now. Revisit this reading and check it out. All right. So I'm thinking of those of you that are not on Patreon, dear friends, do join us. For those of you that are on Patreon, we'll be taking a message from an oracle deck every day that we will be uploading on to Patreon for all the 3 tiers. So you'll be getting an extra message, okay? An extra message. I'm now going to take a message from the Gaia Oracle for all of you, but we will start doing this, an extra message, let's say, for those of you that are on Patreon daily. So I will leave you with this Gaia Oracle message, as we took one of these as well for the full moon in Leo. It's a very interesting message. So check it out. Oh my God, did you see that? Did you see that? The message, positive news, positive outcome, and jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. We've got a 28 and a 10. 2 10s in actual fact. So the messages are positive news, positive outcome, and a jewel within a teardrop. Do you remember the tears here? This is the Ace of Swords. On top of the Two of Cups, which is in the now, again the Ace of Swords. Okay? A teardrop, and some of you, teardrops do speak to letting go of past pain, spiritual and emotional reconnection, and appreciation. 2 10s equal 20. That's judgment. Coming into balance. 1 and 1 equal 2. And there is the sun. And we've got the dove. The symbol of peace. Peace, love, and news coming through, my dear friends. And with that, I will leave you. I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much. Love and light to all of you. Talk to you soon. Reconnecting with someone emotionally. How lovely is that? Ta-da.